Hey Eagles, welcome back to Eagle Eye News. With students now back in the building, teachers have been finding new ways to work with their students. Here's Ashley and Jake with more on the story.
Talk to some students on how they feel about the new school format.
I prefer in person because it's more one-on-one, and I feel like you have like a better connection with the teachers, so it's easier to learn the material.
Honestly, they're both kind of the same because like when you're in school, they just have you go on a Zoom meeting anyway or some stuff.
Online, I feel like I don't get to focus as much when I'm at home. I have so many surroundings like my phone or like my distractions from my little brother. That's why I prefer coming here because I can ask as many questions as I can.
Online, I have like a big family, so they're always there bothering me. But in school, it's just like I go to class and get my work done, and then I'm done.
Some of the challenges are like you can't really ask questions that much because like a bunch of kids are trying to ask questions. There's really like no way to prioritize. Being in a class with a few students is like super awkward. There's just 3 of you in there, and like the rest of the people are online. You're sitting there watching a teacher talk to a screen.
It's definitely really weird. My bio class, I'm the only person there, so I walk in and it's just me.
Online school, I mean, you just sit in a chair all day. It's pretty fun.
All I have to do is wake up and go to class. That's it. And I get to like do things whenever I want, really.
I like that we can kind of do things on our own time, but I also dislike that because then it's difficult to get all the work done. Math is like impossible to learn online.
AP US History.
I'm Jake Purcell, signing out with Eagle Eye News.
As this is the last week of September, Riley and Andy have a few words about National Suicide Prevention Month.
September is Suicide Prevention Month. We want to spread awareness to this important topic. We sat down with Mrs. K to talk about warning signs of suicide.
Hey Eagles, this September is Suicide Prevention Month, and Mrs. K is here to tell you some of the signs of suicide.
So when we're doing assessments for suicidal ideation, it never always looks the same. There's a lot of different symptoms that people have. There's a lot of different presentations that people have. Some of the common themes that we see are definitely that helplessness when someone's talking about they don't know what to do, they don't feel like living anymore, maybe they want to disappear. Sometimes we'll hear things like that. Definitely the big signs are people are saying goodbye, writing notes, things like that, or giving away items. I know everyone hears about that when they're in their health classes and learning about signs of suicide. So those are some of the bigger things we see. Definitely students with depression is kind of a warning sign because depression is definitely one of our the highest risk people for taking their life.
If you or some of your friends or family members are feeling like this, please reach out to a social worker, family member, friend, or teacher, or call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-273-8255. If it is urgent, please call 911.
Thanks guys, that's good tips for all of us to keep in mind. Now let's hear from Allie and Emily about the fall sports season.
The excitement of getting to be in fall sports this year, we talked to athletes and coaches in tennis, golf, and cross country about how their seasons have been so far.
The season's been going great so far. We have a great group of girls out here who are dedicating a lot of their time and a lot of their energy to play a sport that they really enjoy. COVID's made it challenging. My favorite part of the season so far has been the excitement and the enthusiasm and the smiles. Now I know that's weird because you can't really see the smiles behind the mask, but you can tell that the team is having fun out here. That this is much closer to normal than we're really experiencing anywhere else. It is so refreshing to be able to get out of the house, to be able to get out from behind the computer screen.
I mean, we're all already social distanced, but it's just that feeling of not being able to like sit next to your teammates and like cheer on as others are playing. Also just seeing how much the team is improving in such a short and like difficult time.
I think the season feels different just because it's my senior year.
And I just know like this is my last year to like leave like a legacy at Lakes. And honestly, my junior year I didn't really like think like, oh, like this is my second to last year, but now like since senior year comes around, like I'm finally like the oldest on the team, the leader of the team, and it's just a whole new environment and a whole new like perspective that I have on it.
For my next season's running cross country, I'm really looking forward to setting new personal bests and meeting the younger classmen just like the older girls helped me out here.
So with COVID happening, the season is actually still going really well. I think we're just lucky to have even gotten a season in. So it's been a lot of fun so far. Gosh, I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff, but I think most of all, I'm gonna miss just the team and my coaches. I've been super blessed to have like a great support system, and especially even all the parents of the athletes have been super supportive throughout all my 4 years.
So this season with COVID, we've actually adapted and overcome a lot. It's the biggest change is how we make sure that everyone's healthy before practice. It's really just the pre-practice checks for temperature and health checks that have been a new addition.
Just don't worry about it too much. Like the upperclassmen, they don't tease you as much as you think they're going to, but just have fun. Don't worry about it.
Some advice that I have for freshmen trying something new is don't be like afraid to try new things, because high school is like the best opportunity that you have to try new things.
Even with the restrictions, my favorite part has still been being able to bond with the team and have a lot of fun at practices and have our little competitions on the putting green and such like that. I'm just super happy that we actually got a season this year. I'm very grateful for it, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Even though spectators aren't allowed, we're really grateful to watch our Eagle athletes through the live stream. Speaking of our Eagle athletes, here's some sports highlights from this past week. And that's it for this week. Soar to the top, Eagles. Soar right up to the top and have a great 3-day weekend.